I got more plants. I've been spending a lot of time trying to get this little back patio area spruced up and lovely. And I've been experimenting with different plants and kind of trying to learn a little bit more about gardening. And my strategy so far has just been to start here on this back patio and just kind of branch out from here, working around the house. A few videos back, I did some initial planting back here and got a lot of really great feedback from you guys in the comments on different things to consider when building a garden. I've also just been trying out different nurseries in the area. I went to one today and they had a lot of really cool plants. So I only got 3 more kind of pretty plants to put in this area. And then I also got some vegetables because I want to have a little mini vegetable garden. So I've just been kind of doing a little bit here and there in this area. One of the great tips that I got from you guys is that I'm gonna have to amend the soil in some of my beds. I had no idea what that meant at first. And it basically just means making the soil a little bit more fertile. This bed in particular right here has a lot of clay in it. And so far the plants that I've planted here, they've been here for about 3 or 4 weeks and they've been doing pretty good. But I did buy some soil amendment today because yesterday I went ahead and dug up a little bit more soil for extending the beds on either side, either corner of this patio here. I bought some manure and compost combo that I'm gonna mix in with some of the stuff that I do over in that bed. I'm just gonna plant a couple of things over there for now. When I was kind of doing a little bit of research on what type of compost I needed to get, I did see online that it was recommended to get chicken manure because it has a lot of like nitrate in it, I think, and it is supposed to help plants grow really fast, but they didn't have any at the Home Depot where I got this. So we're gonna try this and see how it goes. And then this side, actually the soil looks pretty good over here, but I might throw a little bit of this compost in there for the next thing that I plant over here. Another tip you guys gave me was to not get the dyed mulch. I looked it up, I did a little bit more research on that. It's not toxic, it is environmentally safe. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know in the comments why it's not the best idea to do the dyed mulch, but I may eventually switch over to the pine bark mulch, but we bought some more mulch this weekend and we went ahead and got the black mulch again. I just like the way it looks. So anyway, I guess it'll be kind of trial and error, just like everything in the garden. I got some potting mix because I do have some herbs that I'm planning to put in pots. And then I also got some raised bed potting soil because I am going to do a little raised bed. I did get a little raised bed planter today. And when it came to picking which potting mix and raised bed mix to get, I just got the stuff that was the cheapest. So we'll see. So I just got this at Walmart. It's just one of these corrugated metal raised bed planters. Here, I'll give you a little tour of the plants that I got today. Got some really pretty flowers. So I got this flower here that I thought was really beautiful. This is called Golden Queen Trolleus, blooms in summer, sun or shade. So I thought it'd be really versatile. Yeah, I just really liked the shape of that. I love the flowers on that. I thought they were just really, really gorgeous. So I'm gonna put that here just to kind of add a little bit of height because I've got a lot of low growing plants here. And I like the yellow against the blue of our house. I also got this. I really wanted to get some lower ground cover type plants. And I just thought this was so cool. I love the kind of dusty green color of this. It reminds me of Dusty Miller, which my mom grows a lot in the South. Then I also got this, and I love how bright green the leaves are on this, but this one is Golden Anniversary False Indigo. More than 4 hours of daily sun, so I think it will get that back here on this patio. So I haven't decided exactly where I'm gonna put that yet, but this area over here gets some really nice morning light, and then in the later afternoon it's in shade. So I thought this would be a good place for that. I also got some Creeping Jenny. I love Creeping Jenny, and it's just beautiful. I love the bright green color, and this one needs sun to part shade. So again, I thought this would be good over here somewhere and would kind of fill in. You can also split this one up. I know it's easy to propagate, I guess. Is propagate the right word? Anyway, it's easy to split this one up and kind of spread it out, and it'll grow really well, hopefully. So I might use that for a little bit of ground cover in some of these in-between spaces. I did get these to plant, marigolds to plant with my vegetable plants because they're supposed to be good to kind of ward off certain pests, I think. And then I got some Thai basil, I got some regular basil, got some tomato plants, some pepper plants, and I got some cilantro and some parsley because those are the herbs that I use the most in my cooking. So I was originally not planning on extending the bed around this way. I wanted to keep this end open because I would eventually like to put a deck over here. There is so much traffic on our road today. I don't know if you can hear it. That's a tractor right there. So I wasn't originally planning to do planting right here in this spot because I thought maybe we'd have a deck and I would just have it extend to the end of this little sidewalk here off the side of the house. But a lot of stuff was growing there. It's kind of a hard spot to get the mower in. My husband has to string trim it. And then when you string trim, obviously it all goes everywhere, and I just didn't want all the string trimming in my flower bed. So I did decide to go ahead and dig this up and plant some stuff here, because we're probably not going to be building that deck this summer. It'll probably be a later project. But also, someone in the comments on that video, the last video I did where I was planting stuff, suggested that instead of building a deck, I build like a patio. And at first I was like, well, I just don't know if I like that idea. But then the more I thought about it, it kind of made more sense, because if I build a deck, I know animals are just going to get underneath it. But now I'm really turned on to the idea of doing some sort of patio here, like maybe a paver patio out here. So that's why I did that. So I started digging up these beds yesterday, and the weather the last few days has been so dreary and cold, and like, well, not cold, but like cooler. That's been a little bit frustrating. It's made me not really want to be out here, but it's also been probably the best time to be planting stuff. Ooh, dragonfly. Because it's not too hot, you know, so I really have been trying to just kind of embrace it and go for it. So I did get some stuff dug up yesterday, which was good. I think I will try to plant a couple of things, or at least build my little raised bed and go ahead and get that done. I might as well take advantage of the time while I have it. And now I'm looking at my little plants. I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. I'm rambling. I need to just get to work. It's actually pretty big. The package boasts a 20-minute assembly. It took me 20 minutes just to get all the plastic off these things. Okay, let's put this thing together. These things are kind of sharp too. I was trying to be careful not to cut myself, taking the plastic off. Got it. I only cut myself once on this thing. Should I center it on the patio, or should I just leave it toward the corner? Yeah, I'll probably wait till tomorrow to actually put anything in here. So in my last gardening video, I found some kind of utility line under the bed here, and several people commented about like getting Miss Dig to come out and mark utility locations. Well, we actually had already had that done because we had some work done on the side of the house, the other side of the house, and all of our utilities come in on the opposite end of the house. But we do have this little electrical outlet here. I think one of the lines that I bumped into may have been routed from the basement through here, around here, and up to here for electrical for the outside. So I think that's what that was for. It's possible that there was a private utility also that someone had installed. Miss Dig didn't know that it was there. And I actually had them come out again and talk to the guy, and they were like, yeah, all the utilities are over here. So anyway, I did have them come out for something else before I had started doing this. And I did not think that there were any utilities over here at all. So that was a little bit of a surprise. But I'm just being really careful when I dig, trying to be smart, but sometimes you just run into stuff you didn't know was there. So anyway, at one of the nurseries that I went to, the person working that was helping me told me that when it comes to soil amendment, instead of like turning over your entire bed, you can always just do it as you're planting each plant. So she said, just dig your hole, dump some of the compost and manure in there, just kind of do it plant by plant, basically. We're gonna try that here. Miracle. She's exploring. I'm basically trying to make like a soil and compost lasagna and mixing them together. We're gonna see how that does. But the plants that I planted over here, and this is a very clay-y soil, they're doing pretty good. So time will tell, I guess. Hopefully they'll continue to do okay. little experiment here. Just kind of breaking this up and seeing how it does if I just spread it out. Because I want it to kind of fill this whole area over here. It's a little crazy right now. So I actually think I want to move this. I don't really like these. I don't know. This is kind of an impulse purchase. I liked them at the store. They had some really pretty little flowers on them. Now the flowers have fallen off and I don't know. And I don't think these are going to get very big, which is fine. But I think I want to put something a little bit different here. I think I'm going to put this Dusty Miller here. I'm probably going to get rid of this foxglove or move the foxglove as well. But I think I might just put that in a pot, and I don't have a pot for it yet. So that one's I'm on the fence about that one as well. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Some earthworms in there. I'm just gonna move this one right here for now. All right, so I got all the fancy plants planted. I wanted to go ahead and start filling this raised bed. I kind of had a little moment of, not panic, but I started thinking about it. This may not be big enough for all the tomato plants I got, because these are probably gonna get pretty big. Kind of want to just space these out, because they need to be spaced out, 24 inches apart. That would mean that I basically get 2 tomato plants, maybe 3. I could probably put 3 in one of these. And I think I've got at least 3 tomato plants. There's 2, but I've also got pepper plants. Yeah, I've got 4 tomato plants. So I might need another one of these. And if I do that, what I might actually want to do is turn this the other way. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, so I might be able to run by the store and get another one of these raised beds. They had one more at Walmart where I got this, or I can just order it online. So I might actually want to do it like this, like one here and one here, and have like a little path in between. But I want to kind of figure that out before I start filling these. I think that's what I want to do. Let me look at this from the other side. Yeah, I think that'd be better. While I figure that out, I'm just going to go ahead and plant my little herbs in the pots. I also need to get another pot because I'm 1 pot short for my herbs. Let's see, I need another pot for my basil. I got 2 different types of basil. I think I want to put them each in their own pot. The other day, our maple trees dumped a crazy apocalyptic level load of seeds all over the yard. I topped off some of this with some of the mulch that I had. I'm just kind of going through and picking out some of these. I hate to waste the mulch just to cover up all these seeds, but dang, it's a lot. Okay, I'll probably leave that out here. Whew, I need a garden shed now. These overalls are like, I feel like I'm always showing my side waist on camera because my shirt always slips up. I need to be like an inch taller on the side. Just another time you try. God, I can smell that basil all the way over here. It smells so incredible. I need to tighten this thing too. It's kind of leaning. So this week has not been the best week for being outside. It's been a little bit gloomy and now it's rainy. I was really hoping I could get that other garden bed, the other raised bed planted today. I don't think it's gonna happen because it is coming down. But so far my plants are looking pretty happy. Getting lots of water today, so the rain is good for that. This looks a little bit sparse right now, but I think this is all gonna fill in over time. And I was looking back at some of the footage and pictures from when I first planted these 2 beds here, and it's really kind of amazing how much these plants have grown just in a short period of time. You almost don't even notice it until you look back at the before. But anyway, so I'll probably just pick up planting in a couple of days. We're supposed to have some really beautiful weather this weekend. So I did buy another bed to put over here. So I'll put that in this weekend probably. So anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.